So, let's talk Battlefront 3. Now, if most of you have actually played the originals, Battlefront 1 and 2, you definitely played the shit out of it. Because I know I did. And they better be fucking good. Like, the return of this series is big. Like, honestly, when I was growing up, I always wondered if they was going to make another one, and it's about fucking time they did. But I don't know if EA was the best people to give it to, honestly, because I just don't think they're going to do it well. Like, I think everyone moaning about no space battles, none of that. I think, to be fair, I think they're playing it safe. Because if you do remember, Battlefront 1 didn't actually have space battles in it. It did have exactly what they're bringing into it now, which is you have the ships on the ground that you can fly like around the vicinity, like. So obviously it can, maybe they'll release it as a DLC, or maybe if they return it, like bring back the next Battlefront or something, I don't know. But honestly, I think it's more their tactic playing safe. I think they might make it as a DLC in the end, maybe. I don't know. It could be possible. I'd hope that they would, but I'd hope it's not going to be just a pile of shit, really. If they're going to remake it, they've got to make it a good one. Honestly, it's got to. What the f? Now this is something, like, if they're going to do single. Yeah, now what the fuck was that? Oh my god. But yeah, that's better be something to sort out with the AI if they're not going to have a campaign. Because seriously, they fucking need one. But I honestly, I don't even know what's going on with these textures, because these fucking stormtroopers look ugly as fuck. As I was saying, they're definitely playing it safe, but if they do bring space battles, I hope it's not going to be some fucking half-assed job where they've just rushed it because everyone's moaned about it. Like, if they're going to do it, they've got to do the job properly. Hopefully to God they will. Because honestly, Battlefront, honestly, it was like my childhood game. I did not stop playing the shit out of that game. Honestly, it was just fucking, it was just spot on as a game for me. This texture looks. Does it look like that? What the? Yeah, over 100%. Like, oh, okay. Yeah, I did install like some evolution. No, not evolution. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. But basically, like a different mod sort of thing, like to change some of the textures. And honestly, I think they've skipped out on the stormtroopers a bit. You see, it's a little bit grey, like around here. But let's go back onto Battlefront. But as they have mentioned recently, which they have mentioned recently, they are actually going to do. I can't remember. Maybe it was called Supremacy or something, which meant to be like an all-out galactic conquest again. Which honestly, like, even like though I'd miss space battles. Okay. Even though I'd miss space battles, like, I kind of can't fault them for bringing that out. Because honestly, like, it really needed it. You needed that spice to get more people into it. Honestly, look, a lot of people are going to buy the game just because of the fact that it's got Battlefront on it. It's got Star Wars on it. The new Star Wars is coming out. It's all out of hype. That's the main reason people are going to buy it. A lot of people are going to buy it. Look, I mean, I know for a fact a lot of people that I know have never even heard of the Battlefront series until now. They think this is the first one. But as all of you may know as well, if you look on this video, is that it's not. Like, I can remember though that Battlefront on Xbox, like the old Xbox and everything, didn't have, like, you see this, like this view that I keep flicking in between. Like, they didn't have that. It's constantly third person. I just think made it a bit better. Like I enjoyed it being in third person because I liked the textures and I liked how the game looked back then. Obviously now it looks quite outdated because you gotta remember this is a 10-year-old game. The textures are another thing actually that I really do love about it. Like it does really capture the story like of Star Wars. It's reminiscent, like it does still have all the old sounds and everything they've got in the game from the old original movies, not the prequels. That can actually go into another subject because Clone Wars. What the fuck? Why is this not here? You know, the best of. Not really the best, but the best idea. Like I liked the Galactic Empire and everything, but it was the fact it was instantly like Galactic Empire the best. Like I enjoyed watching the films, but playing as I am now, the Empire and the Rebels and all that, I just don't think they're as enjoyable as playing as like the clones versus the droids. I think the droids and that add a different aspect to the game, which I enjoyed a lot more. So if they do hopefully add like is this the yeah it is. So if they do add like Clone Wars or something, like I hope to God that it's, as I said, like with the space battles, that it's like a big DLC. It's not just retextures of like the Empire and the Rebels. Like I hope it's a full, well done job. I don't want nothing half-assed. It needs to be well done for me to enjoy it. Come on, chuck another one down, nice. But honestly, I think from what they've shown so far, it looks like they have put more effort into it compared to, as everyone well knows, Battlefront 4 didn't exactly have its best start. It was quite rocky. It constantly had networking issues. It caused people on their screens to be like, "Why the fuck does our kid getting shot by him?" But as you know, like it was a bit of a hit and miss. Like some people's screens like say they was here, like on their screen they're getting shot here, and they got on their screens they was here, but after they got here they died. Like, but on that person's screen they died. So obviously, hopefully they don't have that issue. But from the gameplays, it didn't show that. But obviously, all those gameplays are up from a LAN, so they're all on the same connection, so they won't have that issue there. Which could be an issue because some people might not understand that just haven't read into that kind of stuff. So it can be awkward. But in all honesty, I feel like I'm gonna die if I drop off here. Yep, died. So it will confuse a couple of people if it does happen because they won't understand what's going on. But to be fair, they know what's at like stake. Like, is it I can't remember what the company, which DICE company it is now or so on. But I know it's like is it like a Swedish company or something, like one of the best ones. Honestly, like I can't see them making the mistakes. So honestly, my reviews of what I've seen, obviously I haven't played the game and I'm not going to be one of them lucky few, which I wish I was, but I'm not. From what I've seen, like it will be still an amazing game. Like the textures, like even the textures of a game now like this, literally just for the fact like that it's a Star Wars game, I could sit and put hours into this game. Like I was playing this game even in like 2010, like, and I'm still, as you can see, I'm still playing it now. Like obviously I did leave it for quite a while, and I did switch over to the PC like franchise like a while back, probably about 2-3 years, and I never bothered about getting Battlefront until now. Like when they've suddenly just out of the blue said yes, Star Wars Battlefront's coming out. But it will be, like I've heard a review, like I can't remember the guy's name, but the dude who actually did all of the posters for the original Star Wars and the prequels and all that. He got invited out by J.J. Abrams to go and watch the first half of the film. It's been made. Oh, I think all of it's done by now, but he was invited out for that, and then he saw the other half of the script or something, and he said by far it's going to be the best Star Wars that's ever been made, which, compared he knows his stuff, I'm hoping he's right. Because I would seriously like a nice reboot of the franchise, because Star Wars is never going anywhere. But will they always be as good as the sequels? Well, not sequels, the originals, shall I say. I suppose these ones are technically the sequels that are coming out, the new threes. It's like if you compare how they did them, like when you compare like the Lord of the Rings, which I know is obviously it was a newer one compared to Star Wars. The way they did with the prequels, they did it a lot better than obviously Star Wars did. Like killing off Darth Maul in the first season, like that was 100% a bad move. Like he was an interesting character. He's probably one of the best Sith Lords we've actually seen. He's the most unusual. A lot of people hadn't seen anyone like him. Like I would have liked to see a lot more. I know that I haven't really watched many of them, like the Clone Wars animated series or whatever, but I know that they did delve into Darth Maul a little bit more in that like franchise. But obviously that was cancelled, so I can't remember if I don't know if he died or not, like in there. No, somebody will probably correct me on something like that. But my verdict at the end of the day on the Battlefront is, I think even though it won't have everything that we wanted for Battlefront base battles, I think it's going to come out and it's going to reminisce on the originals when they first come out. Like it's going to make us enjoy, because obviously it's not based on the the actual new movie, which I did expect, to be honest. It is based on what I'm playing now, like your Stormtroopers versus the Rebels, which obviously on the new ones you've got the new Jedi Order and the new Galactic Empire that's going to reign again. So I mean, we thought we was done with them, but apparently fucking no. But as I said, no matter what, some people will love it, some people hate it. That's the only way I can really say it. Personally, I love any Star Wars game. Like even some of the odd hit and miss games that have been awful. Like I've never been into the fighting ones like Star Wars The Force Unleashed, but if I'm honest, because it was a Star Wars game, I did just enjoy it. Like that was literally it. So if you're looking at a video like this thinking, will it be worth like £50 odd or £60, whatever it is, and then like $80, I don't know what the conversion rate is these days. But if you think, is it going to be worth it? My verdict is, yeah, it's a Star Wars game. It's going to always be amazing, but DICE will figure out, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. DICE will like try and find some way of getting money out you, they always do. But I'm hoping this time they don't. I'm hoping they do try and just get the franchise reborn, which I'd like, but honestly it's still worth the buy. Even with like issues that may happen, you're gonna have, like Star Wars Battlefront 2 by all means wasn't like, it was mainly a problem child. It had constant issues, especially for the PC crashing and so on, and all the fixes eventually worked. So by all means, honestly, I would say yeah, I'd recommend the game. When it comes out, you'll play, if you're a fan of Star Wars or so on, or guarantee you will love it. Like no matter what people say, it is an amazing game. Like even though some people won't believe it and they'll be like, oh no, it's not an amazing game or so on. Honestly, I think you'll like it, no matter what. Like, because it's just literally just because it's a Star Wars game. That's the only reason. Like I can really guarantee it. Because Star Wars fans and everything, Star Wars hardcore fans, this is what they've been waiting for. Like they've all played like the Battlefront series, they all miss it. They all wanted it back, and it's back. So hopefully this has helped you. Like, I know I've blabbed on a lot more than I have, but honestly it's my personal opinion on how it's going to go and how I think it will go. Like, if you have any questions about like anything else, like, you know, features of Battlefront 2 or Battlefront 1 that I'd like to see in there, then just give us a shout and I'll tell you what I know, any information I know, or send you to the links where I've got the information that you need to know or you want to know. So yeah, cheers for listening. I know I drowned on, but you know, hope you enjoyed. See ya.